And here is the man who has brought them in. They've got super Mick Arteta. More than 2 decades since the last time. In 2026, the champions are the Arsenal. Well, Arteta, that man. But right now, for this generation of Gunners, this is their sweetest day. Congratulations to Arsenal. Good luck in Budapest. Arsenal, the champions.
It's new. In they go. Declan Rice. Brian Deer couldn't keep it out. Calafiori heads. Arsenal celebrate the opening goal at Old Trafford. Bruno Fernandes to Dorgu. Dorgu, who continues to get plenty space. And takes on the shot and he's hit the post. You simply cannot get any closer. Saliba to be careful inside the penalty area. Here's Mateus Cunha. Very close indeed. And he almost struck the match there. Pursued by Declan Rice. This is Dorgu. Šeško was in there. Mbeumo! What a save! Brilliant header from Bryan Mbeumo. But David Raya so alert.
There's Bukayo Saka, faced by Goodmanson again. Odegaard is opened up for him. Odegaard! Not too far away. He wants to prove it on this stage. The header goalwards and David Raya had to react. Pascal Struijk, who's always a danger at set pieces, got his head on that. Calafiori goes towards the near post. Perry is surrounded, and it's in! Jurrien Timber takes the acclaim. They know what's coming, but they can't stop it. Arsenal, though, quick to win it back. Timber. There's Bukayo Saka. Saka! He smashes it home just before the break. Madueke, Calafiori taking up a midfield position now. In his left back berth, stepping inside when he can. Here's Gyökeres, just favour, moving out to the left. It's Victor Gyökeres! That is what he is all about. Arsenal have their striker. He has his goal.
Pulled up straight away the moment he planted his foot.
Declan Rice with the corner, Arsenal on the approach again, and they force another ball home, and it's Jurrien Timber again. It is the most inevitable thing in football right now. Dalman goes down, referee has a think, penalty. Victor Gyökeres, a cannon of a shot with a cannon on his chest.
Lower delivery this time. Madueke pushed away by Alisson. Still in play for Gravenberch. Now Wirtz. That's the chance he was waiting for. Keeper stumbled. It's into the net. The flag is raised. Liverpool were offside. It's Dominik Szoboszlai. That's an incredible free kick.
Martin Odegaard. And it's Merino! Madueke it is. The usual mixture of movement and consternation. Madueke. Zubimendi! Well, those opening goals for a club go. That's pretty darn special. Finished 5th in his first season. Eze. And Gyökeres! 2 of the new boys combined. And within 50 seconds of the restart, Arsenal double their advantage. Gyökeres. Waneri. Rice.
Trossard. And the header curves in, and Zubimendi is having a day of days. One from nodding distance, one from a neighbouring parish.
Haaland, Reinders 2-on-2 and Doku to his left. Look at the run from Haaland to the right of Gianni Reinders, and he gives it to the Norwegian, and Erling Haaland gives Manchester City the lead with their first shot of the game. He wants it back, Madueke. This is Marino, however. Now Madueke. And he tried to pick out a spot at the front post, and Donnarumma patrolled it really well. That's his best save today so far.
He's been excellent, Madueke.
For how he allowed the ball to pass his body. Trossard up against Mateus Nunes, who's just come on. It's Guardiola's header to Eze. Donnarumma with the stop. What an assured presence Donnarumma has become. He's got Rodri with him. Haaland's making ground in field too. This is Erling Haaland, and he just checked his run to try and stay onside. Erling Haaland denied by Raya. And Eze and Declan Rice between them, well, they get it away, but hearts and mouths for just a moment. 5 minutes of stoppages remain. This is Martinelli. It's a great run over the top of Donnarumma, and it's in! In the 93rd minute! Zubimendi needs a tidy, picks out Timber. Glancing touch from Burns, sits up for Eze! And Arsenal's first big chance is saved away for a corner. Nick Pope with a very important save. Sit in space because they know they're going to move infield. Gyökeres stayed at the back, and it became a free header for him. Last touch off Calafiori. Local bounce. This is Eze! What a save from Nick Pope! That Newcastle goalkeeper sometimes does perform real miracles. Gyökeres to Bukayo Saka. Dan Burn struggling to keep up with him here. Shot on target from Saka. And Nick Pope stands firm once more inside the Arsenal 6-yard box. Gordon back to Tonali. Dangerous swing on that. He's up and he's in. Nick Voltemada. It's another header for the big German. Newcastle territory. Played short to Eze. Here is Odegaard. Declan Rice. Flick on headers. Brilliant, and it's in. Arsenal score, Mikel Merino against his old team, and they're making a real habit of this. Decided all was in order. Here comes the corner. Odegaard, and it's a header by Gabriel, and Arsenal have done it in the 96th minute.
Timber to Saliba, and now Odegaard. A bit more room in which to work this time, slipping it through for Saka to try and cut it back. A real scramble ensues, and then over the top from Eze. Oh, he can barely believe it as he blazes it over the bar. Under some considerable increasing pressure really at the moment. Zubimendi will find Eze with that one. Areola gets a hand to it. In from Rice. He was never going to be far from the centre of this story. Declan Rice, the former Hammer. Timber, when advanced, was able to take it down and then takes a tumble, and the referee points to the spot. Saka scores coolly, doubles the Arsenal lead, and on his 200th Premier League appearance.
Into a dangerous area, a very dangerous area indeed.
Diop going for the header, completely misses it, and that wrong foot's Castagna from there. Trossard's got a touch and time to steady himself, and
We'll hide underneath this one from Saka, and it's put in. Leandro Trossard with the final touch. Gyökeres, save, and the follow-up is saved as well. Good double save from Leno to deny Gyökeres and then Martinelli, and it stays at 1-0. Swung in deep by Rice, it might break for Eze. The star of Palace's side. Warp trying to stop him making that run again. It's gone very deep and fumbled just wide.
very nearly got there.
There's another one beckoning. Declan Rice goes towards the far stick. Gyökeres is there to put it away. And that's why they brought him to Arsenal. Declan Rice sees off Fleming. And now Eze. And Arsenal are on the move again. Gyökeres, some move, this is Saka, saved by Dubravka again. Trossard, stopped on the line. Tuanzebe and Hardman, both there. Burnley, Eze running through the middle. Trossard has caught up as well. Arsenal's rushing forward, Burnley rushing back. And Declan Rice is there to head it home. A classic counter from Arsenal. Well, this is broken kindly here for Norgard. Excellent save from Dubravka.
Ross again looking for Ballard, who'd become the object of his pass. Here it goes, Ballard! The former Arsenal schoolboy. Good call from Lefay. Lefay puts it back. Ooh, maybe the shot was a little rushed from Mukiele. Playing in a far more central role in the second half. Loses out to Rice. Arsenal coming alive now. Marino, big opportunity. They're back in it. Skipper Saka leads the way. Saka, when he gets the ball, he draws two players in. Rush comes through the crowd. Not the most convincing of punches. Oh, Zubimendi hits the bar, comes to Eze, and he can't make the most. Goes backwards to go forwards. Trossard. Trossard sees the gap and goes for it. Does he go for it? Bullseye! Invitation accepted. Ball is cut in. Ballard is in there creating nuisance. Brodie! Gymnastic. Spare man. Brilliant save. Oh, they're just throwing bodies at it. Ballard again. Hero at both ends of the field.
Arsenal can stay there. This is Eze, that is clever, and it's Rice! And it's saved by Vicario, and how close to being an own goal off Kevin Danso. Marino wants it and receives. Now he looks for Trossard, what a brilliant run, what a good pass, and Leandro Trossard produces the finishing touch.
Sting the gloves of David Raya at all.
Timber, Danso's header, Rice to Eze, looking for space, brilliant from Eze! How did he get it into a shooting position there? No one even did, Spurs not have a shot on target in the first half, they didn't have a shot full stop. Here's Eze in again, what a start to the second half! He scored just before half-time, he scores just after the break. A smile so wide. Launched by João Palhinha. Richarlison tries to catch the keeper off his goal line. That's outstanding from Richarlison. Deep in his Brazilian DNA, he reacted with a sparkling instinct. Snapshot. Vicario wasn't going to take any chances. Corner. Dominant in the air against Richarlison. Marino to Trossard to Eze. This could be the hat-trick. Arsenal get their fourth. It's Eze's day. Saka. Eze. What a save for Vicario. Soto's header is Eze with a space for Saka, and a good save for the goalkeeper Robert Sanchez. Stood his ground. 5 minutes to be added on ahead of half-time. Here come Arsenal. Martinelli, Declan Rice, who started this at his edge of his own area. Martinelli shot saved by Robert Sanchez. best save of the game so far.
Best bit of football of the game.
Chelsea not hanging about with the corner. Flicked onto the front post and flicked in! Trevor Chalobah! The 10 men take the lead! Taking on Cucurella. Lovely change of direction, that's so dangerous, and Mikel Merino is in to equalise for Arsenal. It's another header from the Spaniard, all brilliantly created. Arsenal know there's still a chance to find a way here. Gyökeres, Merino, good reaction, Sanchez, and with Gyökeres trying to follow up, the goalkeeper was brave. Gyökeres will say he'd every right to go and slide for that.
Lovely combination with Ben White. Clips it into the box and Merino's header finds the back of the net. Well, that didn't take Arsenal long, did it? Okay, again, he gets the shot off. Kelleher beats it down into the ground and it's hooked away by Janelt in the end. Into the box it goes. Headed towards goal, it comes back off the crossbar. I wonder if David Raya got something on that on its way. Right-footed effort from Calafiori. Kelleher makes the save. Marino looking to pounce. He goes down. Cuts inside. Ricardo Calafiori. Good save from Kelleher. And then Saka's effort was such a tame one in the end.
He's actually
for him. Checks back onto the left foot. And Kelleher makes a meal of it. And it's ended up in the back of the net. Arsenal have their second. Surely now Arsenal have their 3 points.
McGinn. He's found Watkins. And Watkins battles on, steadies himself, and is denied by Raya.
Wow, what a chance that is. Great save. Brilliant goalkeeping from David Raya.
Now Torres. Here's Matty Cash. Ødegaard. It's towards Trossard.
Lucky. Great spot from Ødegaard, and this guy's just got a great feel and a great knack for
This encouraging start to the second period. Bukayo Saka and Trossard within 6.5 minutes of coming off the bench inscribes his name on the score sheet, and Arsenal. Ollie Watkins.
It's unlucky. It's a great hit. Lovely counter-attack that.
Rodgers is ball in towards the far post. Sanchez header back into the danger zone, and Arsenal struggle to clear their lines. Buendia keeps it alive, and Timber with a crucial block. It's still alive, Buendia, and Aston Villa have won it right to the death.
There's still a long way to go yet before we get to the interval.
Saka playing it in here, and it travelled a long way.
What a ball that is. Someone's got to get on the end of that. That is too good, that ball.
May well be one of the players to be replaced, but he's run the long way around Doherty brilliantly. And Gyökeres just couldn't get there to supply the finishing touch.
Unlucky. Great run. When Matt Doherty dives in, thinks he can pinch this ball, and he can't.
Nicely done. Finding Rice. Good save from Johnston again. Last a shot on target from Arsenal. A little over 20 minutes to go. Another in-swinger that causes problems, and it's in off the goalkeeper. When your luck is against you, it is really against you. Gyökeres! His best contribution so far.
Yeah.
Gomez might have been tempted to go for goal, he didn't. Arias heading it down. Mateus Mane from distance. Oh, it is in. Arakadare. Wolves finally bare their teeth.
Grab another one here.
And they have! The Emirates erupts. Gabby Jesus. It's the moment that he has been praying for.
He takes on the England goalkeeper, Jordan Pickford here, and powers it past him. And Arsenal have the lead in the 27th minute. It's a goal that will mean a lot to the scorer. And here is Declan Rice in a shooting position. He sets up Trossard with a great chance, who's hit the post. And the follow-up was Timber tried to get to it, but it hit the timber. We'll see how in full working order Saka is. Ødegaard coming onto it. Zubimendi, it's the post hit again and then offside. And Arsenal suddenly starting to rattle Everton's cage.
Here they come with Saka. First time he's got a chance to line things up, and he's around. Left foot for Saka into the goalkeeper. It's still in play. He kept it in play with his right. Gyökeres on the far post. And Brighton have managed to pick it up at the far post for Saka. Now they break. And it comes into the near, where the flick is onto the roof of the net and behind for a goal kick.
I think it's Trossard with the flick.
This time it is straight down the middle for Verbruggen, and Arsenal have been wise to it. And here is Saka again, and he's already got 4 to aim for. Ødegaard urged to shoot, and does! Brilliant strike from Martin Ødegaard. Declan Rice on duty, into the near post and in! And they have made it 2. And it looks like an own goal of Ruta. Just dribbles in to Ruta. Ayari, oh brilliant off the upright, and the rebound is in, and Brighton have a lifeline. Gomez, right place, right time. That's a nice little ball inside. Minte! Oh, that is something very, very special. David Raya at full stretch.
Going to try and play their way out predominantly.
It's really good. Ezri Konsa into dispossess Gyökeres, and here is Ollie Watkins! Villa should be 1-0 up. Glorious opportunity. Trossard, Gyökeres! Oh, he did really well to get in front of the defender. All it needed was the finishing touch. Saliba right in on top of the goalkeeper. Gabriel Johnson Martinez, 2 minutes in! Arsenal take the lead right at the start of the second half. And who else? Arsenal fans singing that it was a set piece again that produced the goal. Ødegaard, brilliant. Zubi Mendy! 2 goals in quick succession. It's becoming a night where Arsenal look like table toppers. Ødegaard, can he get the angle? So close. Finger-tipped away by Martinez. He's had a good second half. Dangerous delivery again. Saka slightly ahead of it. Timber. Trossard! That is the third. Arsenal about to stretch 5 points clear of the top. Andres Garcia. Now Trossard. Gabriel Jesus. First touch! That's how you do it! Gabriel Jesus joins Arsenal's party. Gabriel Jesus back helping out the defence. Malen though battles on. Really good from Malen. Ollie Watkins. It's a consolation goal back for Aston Villa.
Oh, dreadful ball. Straight to Evan Nielsen. It's a gift. And well might Gabriel hold his head. So very unlike Arsenal. Skipping past Semenyo. Trying a trick. Chance for Martinelli. Chance for Gabriel. And there is redemption. Served up just 5 minutes later. Gyökeres. It's Ødegaard. It's Declan Rice, and it's 2-1 to Arsenal. Their second half patience rewarded with a lovely team goal. Through towards Saka, there's Rice again. He's got 2. Arsenal have got 3, and they are putting themselves in position. Cook, Krupi, worth a whack. Oh, what a whack! And what an introduction off the bench. Bournemouth not done yet. That's a tremendous goal.
Really nice.
Frimpong just too close to Saliba. Oh, the back pass nearly caused a problem for Raya. Bradley loops it. It's come back off the crossbar. This is Gakpo. Liverpool's so close. Clever again. Timber keeps making these runs. Bradley's header. Back in by Declan Rice. It was on target.
Yeah, lovely football down the right side.
Deeper one from Rice this time, headed back in and away by Sangare, onto the left foot of Madueke. Martinelli round the back, right across the face of goal and wide. Saka winning it back though, brilliantly from Williams. Getting to the byline, whacking it in, and Declan Rice's effort forcing a good save. Out of play for a corner. Arsenal finally have a shot on target. Good ball in for Marino's run, but he couldn't wrap his foot around it. Here's Declan Rice. Hand side of the penalty area, standing it up. Saka, great save. That is a stunning by Rice. The aerial targets at the far post. Marino and Gabriel attacking it. Neither could get the touch.
Played in by Declan Rice. Great angle, great save. Seny Lamons.
Works really hard, they must keep that going.
Here is Nketiah. This time he does deliver, but Dorgu is covering Saka. It's not the best header. Saka, Odegaard, opened his body so well, and it's turned in by Timber. Arsenal celebrate the opening goal at the Emirates. Saliba trying desperately to get back. Bruno Fernandes. It was so similar to Mbeumo's goal against Manchester City last weekend, but they couldn't get the clean shot away early.
I think Mbeumo's got to hit it.
Just seeing there, I mean, it does appear to go for standing foot. Bruno Fernandes is in, and he can't take the big moments. Subimendi. Oh, great pressure here. Bryan Mbeumo goes around the keeper and scores against the run of play. Manchester United make it 1-1, and Zubimendi can't believe. Dorgu. He's not had much possession inside the Arsenal half today, Patrick Dorgu, but he's done really well here. What an effort that is! Outstanding from Patrick Dorgu. Goals 2 weekends in a row in the Premier League. Saka's corner again. Goalkeeper was uncertain. Must be. Ball didn't go over the line. It's going to be a goal.
They can make chances, make no mistake about that.
Under Ruben Amorim, holding on to leads was a big problem for Manchester United. This is Matheus Cunha! That's a superb strike, and Manchester United have turned it around again to lead again. Matheus Cunha!
Declan Rice pushed out wide to find Madueke. Mpadu's gone down in the box. The game goes on. Madueke sends in the cross, and Arsenal have the lead. It's a goal which has been coming, flicked in by Martin Zubimendi, and it comes off the back of Arsenal's best period of the game. Leeds 0. There's the corner. Darlow tries to punch it away, but it's found its way in. Kai Havertz wheels away, and Arsenal strike from a corner once again. Rides the challenge of Reece van Stroot. Whips in, the cross is left and turned in. And Arsenal have got their third, and it's Victor Gyökeres. Release Declan Rice, who's on one of those surging runs now. He's still going, Declan Rice. Thought for a moment he might just pull the trigger. He passes it off here as well. Rolls across goal, and Martinelli just couldn't quite get on the end of it. Zubimendi, who got Arsenal up and running here this afternoon with that header in the first half. Now Timber whips it in, great delivery in, and Gabriel Jesus denied by Karl Darlow, who had to react so quickly, but Gabriel Jesus a chance for an Arsenal forfeit, manages to find some room and find a finish as well, Gabriel Jesus. That is a delightful goal. Playing with a swagger. Jesus helps it on. Martinelli's got options right and left. He tries to find Rice. It breaks for Martinelli again. Gets away from Darlow. Puts it behind for a corner. Lovely move again from Arsenal.
This would have been.
Is working so far this afternoon. Trossard. Touch the cross and a chance to strike from the edge of the box, and Arsenal do have their breakthrough. And just like last week at Ellen Road, it is Martin Zubimendi who sets Arsenal on their way. Enzo Lefebvre looking to turn, knew he had to move it on quickly. Here's Siddiqui. And the strike comes in first time, clawed out by David Raya. Reaching down low to his left.
We nearly got it through, but quite.
Sunderland can't get out now. Havertz to Gyökeres! 2-0 to Arsenal. Well, he's only been on the pitch for 5.5 minutes, Victor Gyökeres. Will go on to win plenty of trophies. Arsenal now looking to wrap it up in style. Gabriel Martinelli bearing down on goal. He rolls it to Gyökeres. Arsenal finish the day in style. A second for Victor Gyökeres.
And then Raya, in bowling it out, has presented it straight to his former teammate Jensen. Clipped in by him for Thiago. What a save from Raya. Threw himself to his left-hand side, an important stop.
The back of the hamstring there, Jim. Just getting them warmed up.
Nkapie. Oh, it's in. It's Noni Madueke. A deep ball. A header back across the face of goal. Deeper from Jensen. Heading down. Wide of the near post. Keane Lewis Potter with the effort. Some on this side of the ground thought it had gone in. Igor Thiago. He had the option of Ouattara to his right-hand side. He used him as the decoy.
He's coming on now.
Jensen. Coyote. And still. What a block. Throwing themselves into the line of fire. Thrown in again, and 1-1. Keane Lewis Potter, who is about to be taken off.
Up against Jackson Shakshua at right wing back for Wolves. Rice looking for Saka. It's taken just 4 minutes, and Bukayo Saka. Found there by Madueke, and Saka finds Gyökeres. Madueke looking to bend that one, spilled by the goalkeeper. And Jose Sarr gets away with that one.
Yeah, Gabriel Martinelli was right there.
Santi Bueno, it's Andre! And it was not too far away. Gabriel, lovely ball. It's Piero Hincapié! 2-0 to Arsenal. Beautifully worked goal. It's a ball play mistake down there. Play wide by Krejci. And Hugo Bueno!
Wow, what a goal.
Hugo Bueno scores a fantastic goal. This is Mane. On the keeper, and Gabriel Nemes. Oh, it's in!
Wow!
Can you believe this? It's 2-2! Charmed Dozy!
3 shots in that match, and all 3 of them were hit from outside the penalty area. Gyökeres takes on Dragusin, and that is so close to an early opening goal in the North London derby.
It's a great start, this, from Arsenal.
Saka's delivery towards the back post. Gyökeres. Saliba. Oh, he nearly squeezed it in. William Saliba looking for his first goal of the season. Saka. Oh, he's done well in around Pape Sarr. Eze must be, and it is! Ebe Eze scores for the 4th time this season in a North London derby. A long way to go. Declan Rice back helping out the defence. Oh, he's given it away. Kolo Muani. Randall Kolo Muani! An instant reaction! Spurs bite back straight away! Machine straight to Nkapie. Saka trying to get in around the back of Van de Ven. And what a save by Vicario! Saka did everything right. But the Italian goalkeeper was out to smother. Sarr is the defender. Still Saka. Now Timber. The defender had to be careful there, Jet Spence. It's a wonderful swivel from Trossard. And it's going to be a corner. Corner to Arsenal, another big chance.
He's travelled a long way back there, the centre forward, but really important.
Timber. Gyökeres. Brilliant strike! Arsenal recapture the lead in the North London derby. Victor Gyökeres was given time and he was given space for Igor Tudor. Here's Eze. Great return to Saka. Vicario stop. That was such a clever one too.
It certainly was. Really sharp play, wasn't it? Saka does well to...
Gotta be brave. Oh, Eze for Saka. Bukayo Saka. Vicario holds him up. Eze again! 2 goals today for Eze. 5 in North London derbies for Arsenal's number 10 this season. To Bukayo Saka. Eze wants it back. Saka wants to shoot, and he finds the side netting.
Really?
Papsar. Spence. Taking on Nkapie. Great ball in. The flick from Richarlison. Did it go over the line?
Oh, what a stop.
Arsenal's defence celebrates. How did that not go in?
Oh.
Martinelli. Madueke. Odegaard. 3 substitutes combining. Gyökeres. Is he in again? He is, you know! That's it today! Arsenal get their 4th. 5 goals in the game. Sarr. Oh, he just couldn't turn it goal-bound. Well, for a moment, he found a pocket of space. What an opportunity for Mamadou Sarr. Saka's corner. Gabriel at the far post! They've done it again! For the 30th time this season. Arsenal survived that scare. Here's another! And this time it's in! Reece James' delivery causes panic again! And just before half-time! First Arsenal player in over a decade to score an own goal against Chelsea in the Premier League. Here's Enzo Fernandez. Good save from Raya. First shot on target of the day from Chelsea. And they get a corner kick at the end of that. Enzo Fernandez has got a problem though. Played in by Declan Rice. Headed down by Saliba. I think it's Timber. Jurriën Timber puts Arsenal back in front. And wouldn't you know it, it's a goal from a corner kick again.
I'm always a bit sceptical of those percentages.
Massive mistake from David Raya, and he has just been bailed out of it. Frustration for Belieber that he couldn't make the most of the chance. Huge relief for Raya.
Timber bringing the ball forward here.
Saka, oh, straight through the goalkeeper and in. He's marked his 300th game for the club with a significant early goal. Now break for Ruta, set himself up, good save. Really good goalkeeping from David Raya. Now Havertz chasing. Flag stays down for now. It's Trossard that's playing him in. Kai Havertz inside the penalty area. Verbruggen beats it away. There's an immediate inquest from Brighton fans and players alike at the assistant referee, but it remains 1-0.
Rice.
Oh, just wide. Brilliant attempt.
6 in the penalty area for Everton, and it is just wide. Michael Keane attacking it.
Eza! Pickford got behind it.
And the offside flag is up. He wins a throw. 90 seconds of the 90 to go.
The crowd were getting frustrated, but that bravery got them out.
And he comes from Dalman. It's in! Victor Gyökeres in the 89th minute of the game.
Saka.
Martinelli!
Good save.
Arsenal get it clear through Martinelli. And here comes Dalman. What an end this is going to be. Max Dalman, the youngest goal scorer in Premier League history. What an impact he's made. What a player he's going to be. What a story this is.
Clever ball. Truffert and Krupi. Bournemouth strike first at the home of the would-be champions. Rice with it. And it is Kai Havertz who met it. Few deep breaths. Clock end. Gyökeres. Emphatic. Krupi. Brooks. Touch for Alex Scott, who buries it. Sharp intake of breath right around the Emirates.
Gabriel. Clever from Matheus Nunes, just to get down for Cherki. Those twinkle toes! Manchester City have got the title in their sights.
Doesn't matter which way that ball drops in front of him, he can handle it, he can do something with it. Oh! Wow!
And Donnarumma can't believe what's happened there! Kai Havertz scores his first Premier League goal of the season! That's where it's sent, and Raya Paris, and Kushanov, and Haaland! Oh, wrong side of the post.
Oh, wow.
Declan Rice releases Eze. Play on, says the referee. There was a foul, but it's advantage Arsenal. It's Martin Odegaard. It's Kai Havertz.
Oh.
What a save, Donnarumma! The Italian makes huge amends for his error in the first half. Riley. Doku. O'Reilly. Rodri was arriving. Haaland! Played in by Odegaard. Free header Gabriel. Comes back off the post!
Wow.
So close to an Arsenal equaliser. Oh. White. Trossard. Great delivery in! Oh, so close for Kai Havertz, but he's denied his second goal of the game.
There it is.
And the option is offered short. There are more groans from the home supporters that is taken. Eze.
Unlucky. Good hits.
Instead it's to Havertz. Eze, that's a beauty. It's a dream of a goal from Eberechi Eze. A nerve settler 9 minutes in. And it was Gabriel and then Rice. Tonali. Oh, ambitious. Wow. The goalkeeper had to make quite a change of direction there.
Great strike that from Sandro Tonali.
Saka. And he tried to guide it. It did take a deflection en route. Odegaard urged to shoot.
Nice strike. Yep.
Saka. And Saka right across the face for Gyökeres to caress it in. Wonderful wing play by the returning Bukayo Saka. Laid it on a polished plate. And Leno comes, doesn't get it cleanly, and then has to make the follow-up save, and then Saka screws it agonisingly wide.
Well, Leno wants a foul.
Still in play with White. Now Trossard. Calafiori, 2. And Arsenal deserve it. A display free of the inhibitions of recent weeks.
Offside. Back to 1.
Gyökeres. Saka, really well found, as was the bottom corner. And the provider of the first goal becomes the scorer of the second, and Arsenal are flying high. Trossard, final attack of the first half. Trossard goes again. Gyökeres, 3-0 Arsenal. And an outpouring, not just of appreciation. Home to Brentford next Saturday. Bassett. Smith Rowe. Ripple of the side of the net. Smith Rowe goes down with a knock.
Rice with a delivery, and it somehow wasn't bundled in by Saliba.
Wow.
Little flick had, of course, all kinds of problems. Another last-ditch Hammers clearance. Arteta far from convinced. Wan-Bissaka continuing his run. Flying header and an outstanding save. Castellanos forcing Raya's best moment of the game. Could make all the difference for them as well. Souček coming onto this. Fernandes getting it back. What a moment! Fernandes, what a save!
What a stop! Oh, the flag's... No, it's not. It's actually been given for a...
Ødegaard. Still Martin Ødegaard, it's in! Late! Dramatic! Ecstatic!
Eze. Ødegaard. Trossard. Arsenal playing the angles. Havertz! Straight out for the goal kick. Clever corner kick routine as the pressure cooker just builds and builds here. Great header in! Kai Havertz! It's an Arsenal corner again! Havertz. Saka. This is his range! It was bending closer and closer. Was unable to get there to take the shot. Rice. Skinner. Eze down into the ground. And did it actually brush the crossbar?
And so, bring on the champions.
He could be in here. Gabriel Jesus tries to place it in. It's hit the post. There's one in. There's a header. There's a good save from Kepa. Jesus makes the run. Here's Jesus. This time he scores. Gabriel Jesus has given Arsenal the lead. Deeper one. Headed back across by Havertz. Madueke shoots and scores. It's another Arsenal goal from a corner. Well made. Noni Madueke. Pino. There's a goal. Mateta scores. He was unmarked. It was an but it's over, and Arsenal have won.
And here is the man who has brought them it. They've got super Mick Arteta. He has known exactly what they need. The 8th different man to lead Arsenal to the title. The first manager ever to win a Premier League with the club for which he played. David Raya, 3 consecutive Golden Gloves, now a gold medal to go with them. And ultimately, it was Kai Havertz with the monstrous leap against Burnley last Monday, which was the moment that won it. They got him half price. Humble, brilliant, a beaming point of difference, and still just 24. More than 2 decades since the last time. In 2026, the champions are the Arsenal. To that man so much. And to come again next week, perhaps glory again, perhaps groundbreaking Arsenal history on a European stage. But right now, for this generation of Gunners, this is their sweetest day. Congratulations to Arsenal. Good luck in Budapest. Arsenal, the champions.